everybody, Bonnie here. I hope you guys have been doing well. I am so excited to finally show you these finished girls. Oh my goodness, it took a long time. Here they are. They're kind of hard to hold, so I will show you them individually, but finally they're done. The patterns for the Golden Girls are by Allison Hoffman. Crafty is cool. You guys have probably heard of her. Now, I bought the pattern on Etsy. It says 2015, but I think it was 2018 maybe, 2019, something like that. I don't know, it was a long time ago. And then these became unavailable on Etsy because she made the book, which of course I had to get the book. And this is the book. It comes with a kit, and you can make Sophia with everything that it comes with. It's got a little bit of stuff left in there, but I'll tell you about how I did mine in a few minutes. And then there's the book with all the patterns in it. So, but they're done. Oh my goodness. The ones that I made, because it took me so long, the ones that I made, I mean, they do look a little different. Clothes are different, you know, hairstyles are a little bit different. I kind of took the best of both worlds, best of both patterns, and then I also just did my own thing for some of these girls. We'll start with Sophia. So here's Sophia. Now this pattern was from the original pattern that I had bought on Etsy, but when I compared the patterns in the book, basically it's just the clothing styles, like the colors and stuff that's different. So Sophia, now she was one of the first ones that I made. Like I had her basically almost all made except for her glasses, which are bent pieces of wire. And then I found one of my necklaces and I just cut a piece of the chain off for her chain. And I glued those on. She does have tiny little earrings, which are glued in. Her sweater is one piece. It doesn't come off. Her purse is not attached though. The purse can come off. This is wire with some pearl beads that I had. Yeah, but she's super cute. Many years ago, like way back when I made her. This was originally the sweater she had on, and the arms are attached to the sweater obviously, but it was so wonky. Look at that wonk. Like, so I knew I had to redo it. And I did, and it turned out so much better. Probably because I've had a lot more practice with Amigurumi and just with crocheting in a few years. And I think the reason I had a problem making these when I first started the pattern a couple of years ago was because it's a lot of tighter stitches. I didn't know how to do bobble stitches very well, and that's what the nose is. It's really glary, I'm sorry. But you know, as you practice, you get better at things. So Sophia turned out pretty good. I love her dress. I just love the colors of her dress. I can't tell you any of the yarns because I don't really remember, except the skin tone is Care & Simply Soft. I think it's peach, Care & Simply Soft. So, well, since we went over Sophia, let's go over Sophia's daughter, Dorothy. I love the size difference too. Now, I had made this one, I believe, with a 3.5mm hook, or maybe a 3.25, and then this one I went up a hook size, at least one, to a 3.75 because I just couldn't do with all the tight stitches, like with all the round after round after round. So anyway, so she did turn out bigger, which she's supposed to be bigger anyways. This is Dorothy. Her hair looks like real hair, oh my goodness. And the jacket is a little bit different. Now, Sophia's outfit is pretty much the same. I did keep the same colors, at least for the jacket. But the jacket for this pattern, it's got like a pink and it was a shorter thing. I don't know, I wasn't feeling it as a Dorothy outfit. And I did when I was crocheting it. I usually crochet at night. I was just binge watching a bunch of old clips on YouTube of the Golden Girls. So I was getting like my Golden Girl fill. I was getting inspiration and seeing how their hair was and the colors they wore. This actually comes off, this jacket, and I just made up the pattern for the jacket. It's basically a bunch of half doubles, and then I folded it over and I tacked it right there with the yarn. So the patterns are written awesomely. I mean, she does a wonderful job writing patterns. So it's not the patterns, it's me. It's totally me. There's a lot of detail in the patterns. And there is also a book Allison Hoffman has out called AmiguruME, which I do have that book also. And so you can use it as a reference if you're ever going to make these. But oh my goodness, her legs, she's got like the baggier clothes, and she is wearing earrings too. She's got some circle earrings, kind of like 80s vibe. I think she turned out really, really good. Like at first Sophia was my favorite, and then this one is like, oh, I really like Dorothy. She's like my favorite. I kind of like the way her mouth is too, because you know, I can hear her in my head, you know, with all of her phrases from the show. But anyways, so there's Dorothy. Next we have Blanche. Now, after I made Blanche, I'm like, oh no, Blanche is my favorite. She's a little bit fancier. She's got that southern thing going on, and she is wearing eyeshadow. Let's see if I can get that to, there we go. She is wearing eyeshadow and some blush, and she's got her earrings and some star earrings. This is actually an earring also, which is tacking on the jacket. The jacket will come off. She is wearing a sleeveless shirt, you know Blanche. And she does have a bracelet here, which I just took a piece of wire and put some seed beads on it, some gold seed beads. Her shoes turned out a little platformy, but I think it works. She does have sparkly purple yarn too. I love the color. I did keep the colors for Blanche from the pattern here, because I just like those colors for Blanche. I don't know. Her hair turned out better than I thought. The hair was really, really fiddly to do. You do a cap and then you put the hair on with yarn. So there's Blanche Devereaux. And last but certainly not least, we have a lot of people's favorite, Rose Nylon. Look at Rose. I love the way the sweater turned out, which is from the original. This is the sweater and the color combination. I kept that. The newer pattern has her wearing a green dress, and her hair is totally white. The other pattern had her hair the blondish color, and then I actually had a yarn. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. I had a yarn that was like a vintage yarn. I might have got it from Goodwill, I don't know. But it was a perfect color. It had a little kink in it, and her hair I just love it. It's like perfect hair. So Rose, her arms kind of move a little bit, and her legs, her shoes, she's wearing kind of like fancier shoes. Hearts on her sweater. I know that the sweater is made out of Mandala, it might be unicorn, because you can kind of see the fade there. It was just the perfect color that I had. She does have some simple heart earrings right there, and they all do have little eyebrows. I know it's kind of hard to see, but that's Rose. Oh my goodness. You guys, I am so excited that these are finally finished, and I need to pack them up and send them to my sister. She asked me to make these for her like at least 3 years ago. I don't even know. They're finally done. They're finally done. So I don't know, I'm excited. Well, it's kind of hard to hold all of them together, but there they are, finished together. Thank you for being a friend, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I hope these brought a smile to your face. And one more thing, I am never making these again. Like, never. I am never making these again. I'm more of an animal, like the chickens in the background, like a poofier amigurumi maker. I really don't enjoy making dolls, like at least like realistic looking dolls. I'll leave that to the experts, you know. So you probably won't be seeing me making anything like this again. But oh my goodness, I'm just so excited that they're finished just in time for Christmas. So, which you might see this video after Christmas because I have to mail these. It's Monday the 19th today. Yeah, you know, talk about cutting it close. So anyways, I hope you guys are going to be having good holidays, and yeah, I might as well say Happy New Year too. So we'll be seeing you soon. Bye everybody.